Hello and welcome to Beyond the Frame. My name's Dottie San Martin, and it's been a little while since we've been together, but today we have a really fun show, and I can't wait to introduce who we have on our show today as our guest. But anyway, welcome to our show this afternoon. I have the pleasure of having Pat and Lisa Ciniello on the show today. Neither one of them need any introduction whatsoever. But I want to say, the other night I was talking about the show and how excited I was. And I asked my husband, I said, if you had one word to describe the Ciniellos, what would it be? And he said, visionary. And I said, well, that's close to what I thought. I thought innovative. So Pat and Lisa, welcome to Beyond the Frame. Welcome back to Beyond the Frame.
Thank you, Dottie.
So first of all, y'all have just stolen my heart because I love technology, and y'all have an employee now as a guest services associate, Bella, that is your newest employee. And we would like to explore how Bella came to be and a little bit about what Bella does. So welcome to the show. And tell us, how did Bella come to be?
It feels itchy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Bella has been a dream of mine for a number of years. I've been talking about robots and talking about how they can help us in our business. And our business has become more challenged during the pandemic and even now in trying to find employees. Bella is not replacing. Bella is one of our staff members and assists our servers in the centers. So she's become an important part of it and a welcome part of our team.
Sure. And so Bella has, what, first of all, is there only one Bella for your center? Or do you have multiple Bellas?
We have 6 Bellas for this location, Headpins, Fort Myers. We have 2 in the customer service area. She delivers shoes to the guests. We have 2 at our pizza station delivering pizzas. She's got 4 trays on her, so she can deliver to 4 different customers at the same time. And we have 2 in the kitchen, expediting orders out of the kitchen so that our staff members can be out on the lanes and with the customers and taking care of the guests. So we've got 6, and they're all called Bella, but we are going to be having a name the robot contest down the road, and they will all have different names, different personalities. So we're real excited about the addition, and they've been very welcomed by our staff members. Our staff members are very excited about having this assistance.
Oh, I can only imagine. And as we were speaking a little bit off air, it's so tough with being short staffed sometimes and having such a challenge finding employees that want to work or finding people that want to work. And when those people that do show up on a routine basis are short, a person or two, having that extra workload is, it bogs them down, and they can't deliver as quite the experience sometimes that they should be because they're simply tired, they're overworked. And I can only imagine the relief that your employees must be feeling to know they have somebody, first of all, that's going to show up all the time and, is pleasant to be around. But that has to be very motivating for your employees.
I believe that the stress level amongst employees, especially at our peak times when they're rushing to try to get orders out, or they're taking drink orders and food is already sitting in the window and they haven't even delivered the drinks yet. This solves a lot of those problems. So I really believe just the general happiness with the staff. Some people thought maybe this was to replace staff. This is not about replacing staff. This is about making it better for the staff.
The staff member could on the lane area, and great for the customers. They could take drink orders, they could take the food orders, they could take care of any issues that people may have on the lanes. And the orders are sent directly into the kitchen or the pizza area. And then they're not running in there waiting for the food. They stay out there with the customer. And then the expediter then tells Bella which lane or which table to go to. And so the food is coming out hot, it's coming out in a timely fashion, and the servers are being able to generate more tips with better service.
Oh, that, I mean, and you know, y'all have always been known for having exceptional customer service. I can, you know, if I were a customer coming into your facility and I see, you know, Bella delivering the food or bringing the shoes down, for me, that impresses me. It's like, oh my gosh, my experience just got even better by the efficiency that you guys now have. So tell me a little bit about the feedback from your customers.
The response from the customer has been phenomenal. They're helping with social media, they're videotaping, they're laughing, having a great time with her. I went down, we had a few lanes going with some mothers here with children, and we went, that was your experience with Bella. We love Bella, and you know, the kids love it. Bella will even go down for a birthday party and sing happy birthday to the child or the adult, whoever it may be. So the potential with it is just unlimited at this point. And it's a great marketing tool for us on promotions that we're doing and just welcoming her.
Sure. Now let's talk a little bit about the logistics of Bella. So how long will Bella run without having to be like, I guess you plug her in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It'll run 10 to 12 hours during the shift a day. It is recharged in 4 hours. So it's getting ready to work, you know, the following day. So it's really quick. It maps the whole facility so it knows exactly what the terrain is, where to go. And, you know, it's all programmed.
And if an obstacle is in the way, like a person, if they're coming down from the pizza area to deliver a pizza and there's somebody standing in front of them, it will pause and it will go right around that person. So it has an area around it, so it can just dodge those obstacles. And I watched this firsthand. Eric was standing in front of me. It dodged Eric. I was right in front of it. It moved around me. I just continued on to, you know, deliver the shoes to the lane.
Very
incredible.
Intuitive.
And so does Bella have a personality that you've seen
Bella
so far?
does.
It feels itchy. Yeah. No. Your hands are warm. Yeah.
Watch this.
It feels itchy. Yeah. Stop touching my ears. Yeah.
So if somebody tries to abuse her, she'll spark back at you and tell you about it.
Oh my goodness.
It's and it's constantly day by day, and we've only had it, I said, a little over 3 weeks now. Any suggestions we make, they're putting the improvements into it.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, bright future for Bella and her friends.
So I'm assuming that Bella is in other types of businesses, correct? I mean, this is the first that we've seen them in bowling, which doesn't surprise me that it happens to be at the Ciniellos. But this is the first that we've seen. But what about in other businesses? Do they have their product there?
Bella has been in hospitals, restaurants, hotels, campuses. You know, in the early stages of her life, she started a lot of that. Bella can be integrated even to take an elevator in a hotel to go up to a certain, deliver the food to that particular room. In the medical field, it's delivering drugs to, you know, different rooms and patients. It could be encased for more security. So really, when I came up with the idea with, they never thought about bowling centers or family entertainment centers. And I just saw potential in what we're struggling with in a 50,000 square, larger, even a 24,000 square foot facility, how it could help us give better customer service and help in the shortage of employees.
Well, and you know, you think about so many centers, you know, they take their orders from, say, a QPad, or they have lane servers that go down now. And when those lane servers don't show up, it really cripples them. And
Yeah.
or even like, you know, even like taking orders on a kiosk. There's some people that are, you know, they struggle. Now what do I do? How do I get that? Bella is definitely a solution when it comes to delivery of things like that, that now, you know, there's just a shortage of people to go around.
Well, that plan was to change the model and to bring the shoes down to the customer, because the customer, we're doing most of our business online here at the Headlands Fort Myers, where they can choose at the time. So they can go directly to the lane when the lane, you know, time is available. And then we've been having, you've been bring the shoes down there. But at this point now we can have Bella bring the shoes down there, and Bella says your shoes are here. So that's a pretty neat addition on it. And we see the same thing with the kiosks. Where they select their lanes, go to the lanes, and then the shoes brought down to them, as well as their food order. We do a massive amount of pizza and bowls on Sundays over here. And Bella's been doing a phenomenal job where the pizzas are coming out hot. Before, we would have some complaints that the pizza got there is cold because the servers running back and forth, and this is a big facility, so they're running all over the place. Now the service stays there. Bella comes, and the customer can take it off. We prefer the lane ambassador take it off and serve the customers. So the ability is right there. They're getting the food in a timely fashion, and it's nice and hot by the time they get the food.
And I think that there's a little bit of a learning curve for our customers too. We actually witnessed Bella bringing shoes, and another lane was finishing up, and the customers put the shoes back on Bella to take them back up to the
Okay, well, maybe they're trying to help find a new role for Bella.
without you know, even prompting, you know. So I thought that was great.
Yeah, it's been a great experience with her, and the response on social media and the customers and the employee. The big thing is the employee engagement with it, and really looking at it as a tool, you know, a helper that they out. I mean, they're getting the tips on it, so getting better service on it. And Bella's very reliable. As I said, she works 10 to 12 hours a day. She's here 7 days a week. And
overtime.
Catherine.
Well, you know, I would think that your food and beverage sales, you would start to see, you know, those increase, because people see that there's not, you know, it's not going to take a while to get their food, and they're seeing that the food is nice and hot when they're getting it, and, you know, will be a little less hesitant to maybe, if there's a line or something, you know, in food and beverage, they're going to still go on and order because Bella's there. So that would be very interesting to track that as well. So, and you know, we were speaking a little bit earlier, and I'd ask if Bella could answer questions. And currently, you have Bella for the different, you know, the shoes and the food, and but as time goes on, how do you vision having more robots integrate into your business?
More robots.
Definitely.
I know there's a baby. Is it baby Bella?
Yeah.
BellaBot.
QubicaAMF, which has LED screen on it, and will be our lane ambassador or
concierge
at the front area. We'll tell you what specials are going on. We'll even direct you to a party. So if the Miller birthday party was happening, it was on lane 7 and 8, QubicaAMF could take you down there and talk about it a bit. Could also promote hyper bowling or a number of other specials we have.
So QubicaAMF has a big screen on the front of her that we'll be able to run advertisements, specials, and also be talking about them, walking through the center going, check out hyper bowling or our pizza bowl on Sunday nights. So she'll basically will be our traveling advertiser within the center. A PR person, and also she also has small little trays that so delivery can happen as well, whatever we may use her for. You know, if envision a guest of people coming in, they're like, oh, we're here for the Miller party. Oh, follow me. I'll take you right to the Miller party. And the robot will be able to just take the guests right down to where the party's happening. So that'll be able to be programmed ahead of time. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of interaction with the robot and doing a lot more with it. You know, we just, the sky's the limit.
Yes. And you said programmed in advance. How do you program? I mean, is it from Bella itself that you put in the parameters, you know, the lanes and stuff, or how is that right now?
Yes, basically it works with Google Speech, and we could tell it what to do, what to happen. Used in a restaurant business, it would be like the concierge in the front, and it would tell you about the specials, and then it would lead you to an individual, and also would direct you to a table or a lane or whatever. So it's unlimited. It's just what your imagination would think about and utilizing it to talk about Super Bowl promotion, come and talk about. So it would promote those items, and it catches people's attention.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah, over here, we'll eventually have 7 of them because it's a 50,000 square foot facility. But in smaller facilities, we may have 1 or 2 just to assist. It will also, in the future, deliver alcohol, making sure that people of age, but it can do that. So we could have different robots. In the robots, we don't mix the robots. The shoot robots take care of shoots. The pizza robots take care of pizza. The other robots take care of the food from the expediter in the kitchen.
Sure.
And
So-
when they're traveling through the center, one of the things that I love about it, because we were sitting up having lunch on the terrace bar today, and so I see Bella going, and streaming across her back is the ticker tape going to lane 21. So you can just look up and know that, oh, okay, that robot's on its way to that lane. So
Oh,
the
very nice.
staff member can get down there quickly and make sure that those guests get served. So I thought that was a really, really nice touch. And once that food's delivered, if there's another lane to go to, the ticker tape, you know, symbol changes on the back. Now I'm headed to lane 15 for tray number 2, and tray number 2 is flashing. So we know that's the delivery that's going on. So it's really sending signals to the staff members of where they need to be to give the best service with the assistance of Bella. Or
So
Rosie.
all the staff members are a part of that now. They're
Right.
all working. It's not like you have one person that's in charge of the robots. So this is all integrated into all your departments, and all the staff members are very aware of what they need to be looking for.
Right.
That's great. So I'm understanding that most of the commands are all just verbal to Bella. So
Well, no, Bella will work with verbal commands, but also on their screen, there's a menu over there. So if we're sending it to a lane, we're sending it to another area, the Nemos, the lounge area.
So it's probably hard to see, but this is all.
It feels itchy. Here.
I was itchy. So this is all the lanes, but there's a Nemo's button there that you can touch the Nemo's, and then the
And there's
table.
all the tables.
All the table
Okay.
and then the VIP lanes. So the pizza station person knows that from the ticket that came through the kitchen that this goes to table number X in Nemo's, and all they do, and then they hit the start button and off she goes.
Wow,
So-
that really is simple.
Over here, we have the Q pads. So the Q pads are taking, it goes directly into the kitchen on the menu board, and it knows what lanes to do. Then the expediter, at this point, because it's not totally integrated, then sends to that specific lane or table. And then the server just is there. Now, in cases where during the week and it's a little slower, we could direct Bella to go to the bar and wait for the bartender, he or she, to then deliver the food to the customer. In Japan, where they use quite a bit, they have customers taking the product off of Bella. We don't care that much for that service model. We'd prefer that that the server delivers the food and choose or whatever we're
To
bringing.
still have that personal,
Give that
personal touch.
on that. Can be done in a smaller location. It can be done by just delivering down to the area and delivering the food to a specific customer. And we have in some cases where people are taking the trays off when what goes there, and it knows that there's 4 levels of the tray. So if it's for lane 4 and the top level is there, as soon as it's done, there's a sensor it knows and says, thank you. And it's going to move on and deliver it to the next lane or next table that it was programmed to do.
Oh, wow. I want to do a real quick shout out. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Amy Akuri is with us today. Chris
Hi.
Keller says, hey, Pat, Lisa, and Bella. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Well, you know, I'm curious. You guys are dreamers. It's very obvious. In fact, I think of you guys as kind of the Walt Disney of the bowling industry. What is your vision here? What is your, I know you said, Pat, that this had been something that you had been thinking about for a few years now. What's another dream that's floating around, or what can we expect from the Ciniellos next?
Well, this all started with our little Rumbas that we have at the house. We have two, one on one level, one on the other. Floors. I kept on looking for the commercial ones, the industrial ones. We even looked at a robot that could do bathrooms, because we have outside services taking care of it. Sometimes they're not doing the job that we would like. Actually, we're looking at one in the future, near future, that will actually will scrub and vacuum the bowlers area floors. We'll do the carpeting areas on it. They'll all be programmed. I see more of this needed so that the facility people can do other things and help. You know, we have lane machines that walk up lanes. They do all the service. They're robots. We have our pin setters, pin spotters that are like robots, set up the pins on them. The new spring is just phenomenal. And we see more of this happening, not to replace people, but to, you know, help us with the shortage of employees down there and train people to do it, to help us assist and give service to our customers. So this is just a tip of it. I mean, we see with online reservations how that's changed our business. We see with the kiosks, everywhere you go, that's going to be part of our environment. People are very intuitive and go towards it. So I see this continually growing and helping us get better customer service and growing our businesses.
Well, and you know, we have been shown many, many times that provided the customers are getting the level of service and the experience that they desire, that they don't mind paying for it. And this is just y'all's way of being able to take an already great experience over the top. And so it's just a phenomenal addition to your center. It's so nice to see that the staff has, you know, not only are you getting to reap the benefits from the customer, but now also that the staff feels that little bit of a burden off of their shoulders, that they have somebody that's going to show up, that's dependable, that I'm not so sure about doesn't talk back yet. That's out to be, yeah, I'm not so sure if Bella doesn't have a mind of her own sometimes, but we'll see about that. But I think it's just a phenomenal asset to your facilities. And you know, you stole my heart. When I saw the video for the first time, I'm like, oh my, this is just exactly what this industry needs. Number one, to get us to, you know, we're state of the art. This industry is state of the art. And what a great example of that with Bella, that, you know, we are so concerned about the customer's experience, and you guys are dedicated, and y'all show the customer that you are dedicated to their experience and making it the best that you possibly can. So I thank y'all so much for giving up your time today and for allowing me to be introduced to Bella officially. I can't wait to meet her in person. I'm very much excited about that opportunity. I will try to do that as soon as I can, because she looks like somebody that I would really enjoy getting to know.
You and Bella would get along very well.
I think I would too. I can't wait. So thank y'all very much for doing that. Viewers, we appreciate you tuning in. I hope that you are as excited about this technology that's coming to our industry as we are. And keep watching us. We've got another show coming up on March the 1st. to find out how you can get 34,000 people to take a look at, or I'm sorry, 34 million people to take a look inside your center. So you won't want to miss that. Mark your calendars for March the 1st. We're going to find out how a simple little TikTok video did wonders. So Pat and Lisa and Bella, thank you very much for being our guests. And viewers, we will see you next time on Beyond the Frame. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Dottie.
Dottie.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Martha, Scott's trying to call.
See that, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Suspended.